In the remote village of Sătuc, nestled among Transylvania's misty hills, a chilling tale of the Strigoi had been passed down through generations. The legend revolved around a nobleman named Nicolae, feared for his prowess in battle, but haunted by a dark secret that would change the course of his existence forever. One stormy night, as thunder rolled and rain cascaded down, Nicolae found himself drawn to a desolate graveyard near the edge of the ancient forest. The flickering candlelight from the nearby chapel barely illuminated the eerie tombstones that seemed to come alive in the darkness. As Nicolae wandered among the graves, he stumbled upon a figure draped in a flowing black cloak. The mysterious woman turned to face him, her eyes shining like crimson embers in the night. She revealed herself to be a vampire, a Strigoi, cursed to roam the earth as an undead creature of the night. With a voice that sent shivers down Nicolae's spine, the Strigoi offered him a sinister bargain: eternal life in exchange for his loyalty and his soul. The allure of escaping mortality and the horrors of war was too enticing for the battle-weary nobleman to resist. In a moment of desperation and temptation, Nicolae accepted the Strigoi's offer, sealing his fate as a creature of darkness. He was transformed into a Strigoi Moroi, destined to rise from the grave each night, seeking sustenance from the blood of the living. The once valiant warrior, now a cursed vampire, returned to his village, unable to quench his insatiable thirst for blood. His nocturnal visits struck terror into the hearts of his own family and neighbors, for they knew not who among them would be the next victim of the vengeful Strigoi. Fear and paranoia spread like wildfire through the village, and the villagers sought ways to protect themselves from the malevolent creature. They hung wreaths of garlic over their doors and windows, hoping the pungent scent would ward off the undead. They wore crosses around their necks, clinging to their faith as a shield against the nightmarish horrors that haunted them. The Strigoi was relentless, and the village lived in a perpetual state of terror. Families locked themselves indoors at night, whispering prayers to keep the malevolent spirit at bay. Children were warned not to venture out after dark, for the Strigoi was said to prey on the innocent. Among the villagers was an elderly man named Grigore, whose eyes bore witness to decades of hardship and heartache. He had heard the chilling tales of the Strigoi from his own grandparents and knew the ancient lore that surrounded the malevolent creature. Grigore's great-grandfather had encountered a Strigoi Moroi many decades ago. The harrowing tale was etched into the annals of their family's history, a reminder of the darkness that lurked in the shadows. According to the legend, Grigore's great-grandfather had been a brave and kind-hearted man, known for his generosity and compassion toward his fellow villagers. But one fateful night, as he returned home from helping a neighbor in need, he found himself face to face with the bloodthirsty vampire. The encounter took place on the outskirts of the village, where a dense fog shrouded the surroundings, making it difficult to see more than a few feet ahead. Grigore's great-grandfather sensed a malevolent presence lurking in the shadows. As he quickened his pace, a figure emerged from the mist, its eyes gleaming with an otherworldly light. The Strigoi Moroi revealed its pale and ghastly face, its fangs bared, and it lunged at him with unearthly speed. In a moment of desperation, Grigore's great-grandfather fumbled for the pouch of garlic he had tied around his neck. He held it up in front of him, praying that the sacred herb would protect him from the malevolent creature. The Strigoi recoiled at the sight of the garlic, letting out an otherworldly shriek that sent chills down his spine. The vampire vanished into the night, leaving Grigore's great-grandfather trembling but alive. From that moment on, the fear of the Strigoi never left him. He became an advocate for the ancient traditions and practices that protected the villagers from the undead. Grigore had inherited his great-grandfather's passion for storytelling. He felt a deep responsibility to pass down the tales of the Strigoi to future generations. As the years passed, the legend of the Strigoi continued to be a source of fascination and fear for the villagers of Sătuc. It became an inseparable part of their cultural identity, shaping their customs and beliefs, and instilling a profound respect for the spirits of the dead. Though modernity had crept into the village, and electric lights now illuminated the darkness, the tales of the Strigoi remained as potent as ever, serving as a reminder of the enduring power of folklore and the age-old struggle between the living and the undead.